Hello and welcome to TI Now. We're here today at the Quest Forum Service Provider and Supplier Summit in Plano, Texas. And I'm joined today with Rachel Kutz, who is Vice President, Strategic Initiatives within the AT&T Global Supply Chain Organization. Rachel, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you.
You had given a presentation earlier this morning regarding quality management, leveraging quality management. Could you tell us a bit about how AT&T drives business results by leveraging quality management and its relationship with Quest Forum?
Sure. So from a supply chain perspective, the quality management system is instrumental because it allows us to benchmark and drive consistency with our suppliers. It allows us to understand what's important to them. It allows us to speak the same language with them, quite honestly. There are a lot of different industry certifications out there, but I think TL9000, especially in the hardware world where we've come from, really needed something like a TL9000 to, again, benchmark and drive consistency about what we were looking for when we talked about overall supplier and product performance. And that was the key, is we're not just talking product performance, but true supplier performance.
We heard earlier today, and I believe yesterday as well, about sustainability. And that if you are on the supply side of the industry, there's a lot of adaptation that has to occur and sort of imbuing a greater sense of sustainability in their products and services. Could you tell us a bit about AT&T's approach to sustainability?
Sure. So sustainability for us isn't just the latest buzzword. And you really have to ask yourself, as I think most businesses do, whether you're talking anything related to corporate responsibility, why are we actually doing this? There's the obvious answer, which is because it makes you feel good, because you need to be a good corporate citizen. But there has to be more than that, right? We're a business. And we truly believe that with sustainability, you can actually drive a good business plan using sustainable practices. So if we use something or a model that's based on the triple bottom line, which is a concept that's been out there since about 1994, you really can base and know that what you're trying to do with sustainability will actually drive the right outcome. So the triple bottom line basically indicates that if you use good environmental, social, and economic factors in your supply chain, that you can find this sweet spot where sustainability truly does actually drive a better business model.
Earlier today, we also heard about the merger of Quest Forum and TIA. Obviously big news for both of those organizations, but could you tell us what the membership of both organizations and the industry at large might expect from this combined entity?
Well, at AT&T, we are really excited. I couldn't be more pleased to have presented at today's function of all days, given that the merger had just taken place. I think what TIA is going to bring to the Quest Forum is this spotlight on not just standards, but policy and different kinds of leaders in the business. So Quest has traditionally been based on service providers and hardware manufacturers. What TIA brings is a focus on software as well, which is really, really important for us in what we now call the TMT industry, telecom, media, and technology, which is where AT&T is going, which means it's being driven by this very software-centric approach in order to meet the demands of 5G, which is not just about speed, but it's all about delivering the right network based on what a customer needs to use it for. We have to go to a more virtual type network. And what that means is it's one that's no longer related to the hardware. It's no longer tied to any specific supplier. It's tied to the code that basically enables that network to do anything we need it to do in order to satisfy that customer. Quest made or had started doing some initiatives to build metrics for what we call a VNF architecture, but I think what TIA will bring is the other piece of that, the software folks, the folks who are used to creating performance metrics that are more software driven. So we're really excited, and again, not just because of that, but we're already working with TIA from a policy perspective. Our regulatory team works with the policy team quite often, especially when it comes to wireless cell site towers. And then from a standards perspective. I mean, TIA is so well known for the standards that they set that I just think it's a perfect merger, and it's going to be really great for AT&T.
Thanks very much, Rachel.
Thank you.